Oh, really?
Yeah. If her friends come, she'll come. If they don't come, she won't.
You ready?
I was just wondering if you guys got an announcement that we were on.
Let me look here. I quit getting announcements, but I have to look it up.
Well, it's not live on Facebook. It's live on YouTube, so
Oh.
that's what's going to make it hard for you to find it there.
That.
If you go to YouTube, you'll find it.
That's where I'm going.
But you haven't hit that notification bell, apparently. Because if you hit the notification bell on YouTube,
Hey, look, we're live.
it'll notify you that we're live.
We're live on YouTube. Did you know that?
What's YouTube?
On the YouTubes, on the interwebs.
That guy looks just like me. And the weird part about this is this. I thought I had the only shirt ever made like this. I don't
No,
know.
there's another guy
There's
that-
another guy that's wearing it and looks just like me.
Is it Tim Tebow?
This guy's way better looking than Tim Tebow.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Waking Up in a Brewery. Except today we're not waking up at a brewery, we're waking up at a tap room.
We are. A lot of taps.
There are a lot of taps. It's 50 taps, I think, 50 plus. I need to go back and count them, but yeah, there's a lot of taps here. Before we get started, let me make this announcement. Any music that you hear is not ours. We do not own the rights to any music that's being played today. It is the ambient sound of the venue that we're at, always. We don't ever play any music unless we have a musical artist, and then they'll play some music. But, so any music you hear, we do not own it, but enjoy it anyway. As well as enjoying, we are all enjoying some tasty beverages.
We are.
I'm having beer.
What?
I don't know what you guys are drinking.
So the cool thing about this venue is you can pour your own. When you get your ID and your card, you start a tab and you get a cool little bracelet. You don't get to keep it, but you do get a bracelet.
They're
And
cool.
You take it right up to it, put it on the pour logo, and it'll activate it. And then you just get to pour your own beer into whatever vessel you want.
I remember back when they opened. Remember they were red.
Yep.
Rubber.
Yeah,
The rubber
yeah, they're
ones.
very stretchy.
These work even better.
Yeah.
I do like these. I
These
don't
are like
want one.
boom.
Is yours black?
Yeah.
Oh.
What
Got
kind
a red
of?
one.
She got a red one.
Oh,
And
you
it's
got
got
an
the
old
little
red?
thing in
But
it.
it's still, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, hers is like a neoprene stretch. Ours has got an elastic adjustable band, so you can actually unlock that and make it as big or as tight as you want it.
Could you make it a necklace and you just put your head up to the thing?
If
and
there, if there were enough, but yeah.
at the
The
glasses.
cool thing is that I brought my own mug. Me and Kayla got anniversary Mayfest mugs from Schultzbrow, and I can literally walk right up there and pour it right into my own mug.
Well-
because you're not being charged for the glass, you're being charged for how much you pour.
Well, you think that's cool? I made this glass when I got here.
Did you? Did you walk down to Pretentious and blow one out?
I did. I blew one out and I wrote.
And then made a glass.
Then I put the brew dog on the side.
Here's a good one. Robin and
snorted.
Denise are here.
Robin
Robin and Denise logged in at the wrong time. If they had logged in at the right time, they'd have heard a great joke
They
that
were
was
here
told by
with me the
Kayla.
entire time,
Oh,
so
okay,
they might
awesome.
have heard
Are they
Good,
the one
then they-
watching?
It was-
They did
yeah,
get
yeah.
tired. What are you drinking, Kayla? In your big giant
It's not a water.
stein.
What was it? Hang on.
This is the way I feel. I'm trying to remember.
Uno momento. Hang on.
Alex, what are you
I'm
drinking?
drinking Distill,
Yes.
which is from Illinois.
Yes.
I'm drinking their. What was it called?
It's the Deadhead series.
Deadhead series. Looks like hazy.
It does.
I remember that part.
It's a double hazy
It's
IPA.
very good, 7%. I can even tell you, it's right around
The
50
Brooklyn
cents an
Sunny
ounce.
by 6 Point Brewery. Brewery.
Yeah, 6 Point. Yeah, they're known for their IPAs, and I love their IPAs. But they're little tiny cans because they do high ABV cans, but they're delicious. So 6 Point is fantastic. I hope that lager is good because I'm not used to them doing a lager.
It's pretty good.
Yeah?
Yep, it's got a nice nice little lime kick to it.
I am drinking a peaches and cream nitro fruit sour. That's the only reason I got it, is so Kayla would sing her song.
It's from the Mario movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's also from that song by is it The Presidents? Is that what the name of the band was?
No. The song you're thinking of,
Peaches.
Millions of Peaches.
Yeah.
Peaches for me. No, this one is Jack Black singing about
Oh.
Princess Peach.
Oh, okay.
That is a tart nitro.
We got big storms supposedly coming,
I know.
which means nothing will happen.
The power will go out. And the episode's over.
The power will go out, it'll malfunction all of the beer pouring, and it'll just pour beer freely.
Okay.
Hold
well,
on, I gotta
we've
tell
missed-
my
That's my fingers crossed.
We've missed you guys. It's been a while since we've been on here.
I gotta tell my students where the park.
It has. We didn't do it this last week because we were in recovery mode
From Brew Street Brew Fest.
What's the
from.
name of that parking lot there, Jackson?
Yes. You do have to pay to park there now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's only like I paid 3 hours ago, and it said max $4 for the rest of the
Oh,
day.
that's a steal.
Yeah, so it'd probably be, by the time my class gets here, it'd be $1.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I'll probably swim back to my car if that storm happens. So.
Or we just have to stay here and drink beer.
Or
we
stay here
get
and
the
drink.
Track cocktail over at what is next door?
You can stay in
Roy's
Postmodern
Chicken Run
Spirits.
or
Postmodern
Postmodern Spirits. It's also funny that you mentioned cocktails because even if you don't like craft beer, you can come here and you can have cocktails poured on tap.
And
You can
wine.
have wine poured on tap. You can have non-alcoholic beverages poured on tap. All of that is
cider
available here.
and mead. They
Yes.
even got mead.
Whatever your taste flavor is in the alcohol realm, there is something here for you. And you don't have to worry about, I've got to go track down a server or I've got to wait on them. You literally just take your wristband up, activate it, and pour the drink that you want.
It's
And as
great.
much of it as that you want. They do have a limit on it,
Yes.
just to keep people like Alex from getting out of control. He's went back
People
twice
like
to have
Alex,
his...
We're the ones that brought leaders.
Yeah, we're not drinking a full liter.
I know. Don't tell the audience that.
Alex has been back 3 times to have them up his limit.
No, I've been back once, and they just went ahead and doubled it
They
because they know
doubled
I'm going to come up a third time. They love me.
So you won't even believe this. Brew Street, as some of our previous videos have shown, Chris was a beer while we were there.
I was a beer.
We ran into a couple at Schultzbrow on our anniversary that was there at the festival.
Oh, God.
And he had to tell them, I was the beer! And
They
knew
didn't
right-
recognize me.
They knew right away.
Yeah.
Right
But the
away.
moment I told them I was a beer, they're like, "Oh yeah!" And you guys handed out the pretzel necklaces. I was like, "Yes, we handed out the pretzel twisted up necklace."
Now I'm very angry now.
Oh, God, I'm thinking about the beer costume.
I forgot about that.
It was a great hit.
It was very popular.
I wish somebody would have given you a great hit. Right in the suds.
I had to stop wearing it though. It was making me look flat.
God,
Oh, no.
he's told that joke 19 times.
It went well all times though.
Just today, he's told that joke 15 times.
Actually, the one that got the best reaction, because I would do it to older women that were there,
Oh, my God.
and I would go, "Ma'am, my eyes are up here."
I was doing it, not with. But
No,
okay.
but I'd tell them my eyes are up here, and they all would just die laughing because it was funny. It was hilarious.
It was humorous.
We had such a good time at Brew Street Brew Fest. Guys, they're going to keep doing that as long as you guys show up.
It is a great festival.
Do it next year. It's so much fun. And some of the most amazing beer.
Oh, yeah. Incredible.
I had a clear IPA.
That was
at
weird.
festival.
That was one of the weirdest beers I think I've
It
ever had
was
in my life.
weird. I'm not even saying that I like it.
Very tropical.
It
It was
sweet.
it was a little too sweet. There was no IPA bitterness to it. It's not going to win any judges category because it doesn't fit
But it was
taste
the most
profile.
unique.
But absolutely the most unique.
But
So
maybe
his
that's
process
we're
of
talking about it now.
Yes.
It may not be a winner.
the process of making that beer is the exact same process you use to make an IPA. I talked to him extensively, but it literally came out not as clear as a lager.
You don't
but-
talk to anybody extensively.
I
What
know.
are you talking about?
I know, that's weird, right? It was like cloudy water.
It was weird. I didn't mind it though.
It was different, for sure.
If you knew it wasn't an IPA, you'd probably enjoy it more. But thinking of it in the aspect of an IPA,
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want more of it.
It was different.
It was sweet, it was clear, and it was an IPA. It was
I think honestly, our buddies over at Saunter next to us,
Saunter?
was killing it. They were hitting all the
There
marks.
was
I love them. Poppy, and that pineapple, was it pineapple blonde?
No,
It was a pineapple something.
orange. I thought. The citrus wheat they had iPoppy.
Yep,
They had.
which I can drink all day.
yeah,
a,
which we did.
We did drink it all day.
We did.
Oh my gosh! Sorry guys, I cannot remember. I've ate, slept, and drank since then.
Absolutely, we have.
Why is that
But-
blanket on me?
I can't wait for them to have their tap room.
I was smart because I got there before you guys did. I set up our table right next to Saunter and across from Haggard, Booger
Yes.
Town, and Wren's Nest.
Yeah, what we should have
I
done,
cornered
and
us.
actually, John Allen from Saunter even said, you guys should have just let us know you were going to be there, and we'd just run a hose from our tent over to yours with a little pour, and
That
you just
would've
could
been
have kept
nice.
pouring.
Well, it still
but
led us to doing keg stands.
that was going to be my next thing.
Holy
Is
mother! Yeah,
nice
it's
story.
raining.
We all three did keg stands at Saunter at the end of the festival.
You
My
have
first one
videos.
ever.
Well, here's the sad thing: is I have video of me and Alex.
You
I
lost
have
my video.
no, I didn't lose it, but I didn't start recording until you were already off the keg. I tried to get it out in time to record it, so I just have them bringing you down off the keg.
He got mad because I lasted longer than him. So he
Oh.
You started it,
I
and
know.
you did not last longer. I lasted the longest, obviously. There are
I would've-
rumors saying that Kayla lasted longer. We'll test it out again next year.
I could have lasted longer, but my legs got shaky.
Yeah, you.
Your legs got shaky. You weren't using your legs, Alex. They were holding your legs.
They got shaky, but did you see who was holding my legs? Kurt Flata.
Yeah, that was
You
fun.
got nervous because Kurt Flata was holding
Exactly. I was all in my head. I was like, oh my gosh, Kurt Flata's holding one of my legs, and I'm upside down with beer going in my mouth.
your legs. The only part of that sounds good is that you had beer going in your mouth.
Yeah. That's the only good part.
So Alex, how have you been?
Oh, yeah.
I heard you had a great show.
Saturday night, maybe the most interesting.
You went to the Gap of the Bull, right?
the Gap, the Bulls Gap, the Gap Bar and Grill.
Yeah.
So they really went
What's it-
out on a ledge to
Yeah.
name the place.
Fascinating. So the owner, they got a new owner. He's a fairly young guy, super nice dude. And so I've been fascinated because every time I see them post, they're open. Their last call every night is at 5:30 in the morning. And I was like,
Yes.
Their
was like-
last call.
I was like, how are they able to do this? So I sat down with him before the show. I was like, all right, first question, how are you guys open until 5:30 in the morning? He's like, he goes, we're one of 3 bars in the whole country that's grandfathered in. We can stay open all night if we want to. They've been open that long and they got grandfathered in. So when he bought it, he got the grandfather. So
That's awesome.
they do last call at 5:30. So what happens is all the bars within like a 30, 40 mile radius that close down at 11 or 1, all those people come there and just, they go, it gets packed.
Really?
It's insane. And it's,
You should do a 4 a.m. show there.
what he even said, he's like, man, we should do the next show we need to do at like midnight. And I was
That's
like,
wild.
Yes.
I was like, okay.
That would be crazy.
But I knew it was going to be an interesting show. I mean, Bulls Gap is about as rural as you can get
Yeah.
in Tennessee. And
I love that you use the word
rural,
rural.
I can barely even say that.
Well, because the idea is that there's still civilization around it. There's not.
Yeah.
Bulls Gap has no civilization around there.
It's, well, look, I couldn't, like, I knew it was going to be an interesting, I knew it was going to be like a dive bar setting for a show, which I've
Yes.
done, many of those. I couldn't have predicted all the different things that were going to happen. I couldn't have written it, but here's how it started. I get there, you know me, I'm always like 2 hours early to a show because I want to know what I'm working with.
Yeah.
So I get there, there's one other guy at the bar, and this place is massive, like massive place. And I'm the only one to do it at the bar. I go up and I'm like, I tell the bartender, I was like, hey, I'm the comedian with the show tonight. She's like, oh, you want a beer? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, what do you want? I said, by any chance, this is when I knew it was going to start. I said, by any chance, do you have any IPAs? And she turns around. No, she turns around and she goes, we have two different options. She goes, we have Yeehaw Dunkel and Gypsy Cider.
No, she did not.
No, she did. And I was like, in my head, I'm like, outside of the craft beer community.
If you poured those both in the glass at the same time, you might be able to get an IPA out of that.
Well, what I've learned is when you get outside of the craft beer community, in a lot of these bars like that, if you say the word, because IPA is the most popular word in craft beer, so that's all they know. So anything that's not Miller Lite, Coors Light, Bud Light is an IPA. It doesn't matter if it's dark, light, whatever, it's an IPA. So I was like, okay. But then they happened to find, they did have Yeehaw actual IPA. They were like,
awesome.
oh, there actually is. So I did drink Yeehaw the whole time I was there. So I had that. So then before the show starts, like I had two openers, John Silk and PG. I had two openers, and right before the show started, it was getting dark, and I was like, I need to run up to my car and get my car charger because I don't want to get stranded in Bull's Gap because I noticed my phone was getting low.
Yeah.
So I go outside into the parking lot, and now there's a school bus parked next to my car in the bar parking lot.
Okay.
Full of kids?
Well, it looked like it was just a school bus.
I mean,
so it's dark. I open my driver's door. The school bus is on that side. I reach in to get my charger, and all I hear was, hey, can you hear us? And I was like, what? And I turned around, and I could see two eyes looking at me from the school bus at like 8:30 at night in the dark. And I was like, this is like Children of the Corn going on out here. And I grabbed my charger and I ran like back inside. And I told everyone, I was like, turns out it was the guy that booked me and he's their DJ and set up all the music. It was his school bus. And I was like, so I called him out on the stage. I was like, hey, by the way, what is in your school bus? Is it children? Is it animal? I was like, is it aliens? I don't know what's going on. He goes, I don't know. Could be anything. And I was like, and so I'm like, thanks. Now I've got to go back out to my car after I get off stage. And look, and you're not going to tell me. And he's like, sorry. And I'm like, oh God. I'm pretty sure it was a child with long gray silver hair.
That's hilarious.
I'm pretty sure that's what I saw. But anyways, so we had that. So there were like 8 pool tables. They were all full during the whole show, and they're right up in front of the stage.
that's not a first for you, though.
Well,
strangely.
70% of them, the people that were playing were in wheelchairs and on meth. And so there's fucking pool balls just flying everywhere. Like off the table. Every 5 seconds you hear ding, 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 ding. And then one of them rolls up on the stage. I have to get it and hand it back to him. Like I'm in the middle of a joke and a pool ball rolls up to my foot and I'm like, hey, there you go. I'm like, also, I didn't notice that there was one of the punching bag machines in there, the big, really loud ones.
Yeah.
So I'm getting ready to hit a punchline, and I hear, whoop, and I look up, there's like 2 shirtless dudes just going at it on the punching. They just kept doing it the whole show.
Punchline, right?
Yeah. And then a dog started barking, and I was like, where's the dog at? And there was a pit bull behind the bar running around. I think it was the owners. And I was like, okay, so I've got all this going on. And so there was probably more stuff that happened during the show. It was wild. So then I left. I was starving, so I pull out, and I go like a mile, and I'm like, oh, McDonald's. I get in the line at McDonald's. I'm sitting there. It's like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. I'm sitting there for like 10, 15 minutes. Don't move in the drive-thru. I'm like, I was getting angry. So I was like, I saw Taco Bell across the street. I was like, screw it. So I just pull out of the line. As I go around, there's 4 four-wheelers in line at the drive-thru at 11 o'clock at night. And I was like,
Fourth bell.
I was like, screw Taco Bell.
Fourth
meal.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just got on the interstate and was like, I'm leaving now.
Get me out of this area.
It was a wild
What
night. Yeah.
How was the audience, though? How was the crowd to interact with?
The ones that were listening were good. Yeah, and we had
So those three right there at the corner of the bar.
We had about 10 or 15 that set up close. They pulled tables up. Then we had all the people playing pool. Like one time I was doing a joke and I saw one get ready to hit and they turned around and didn't hit and they were like, well, we won't hear the end of this one. And you know, it's like
Because
kind
you
of like
could tell
that.
they were listening.
Yeah, they were listening and like.
So it was the question on whether or not you were gay or
yeah,
super gay.
I started out with that. So
That set the tone.
that could have been that could
That
have been why the guys were hitting the punching bag. Like, we got a guy in here who said he was hungry. We're just gonna beat this out until he stops talking. Get the pit bull barking. Tell him to bark. Get him barking. Yeah.
It was set up from the get-go.
I swear. It was like a cert.
Hold on, before we shoot this shot, we need to know if he's super gay.
Yeah. Yeah. We did that. Yeah.
Where did that little sock go?
Ron, sock. Oh, yeah.
Oh
Sock.
no.
Sock.
The one that blew over his head.
I did close out the story. It was about Sock Boy.
Did you?
There's one guy in the front row, like he kept interrupting me. He's like, "So you're telling me there's a guy in another state that buys the socks that you want to sage?" He's like, "That's just gross to me." I was like, "Yeah, it's $500 buried." He goes, "You got his number?" I'm like, "That's what I thought." It doesn't matter where you are.
It's gross. But for $500
For $500.
That's hilarious.
So they want us to come back. So, but yeah, I do think.
Yeah, but you got to bring the number next
Yeah,
time,
who'd you
right?
have with you? PG and Don?
PG and
Which that's got to be money at that audience.
They both of them did their best sets I've ever heard.
I can imagine.
Freaking, like I was impressed because not only did they do a great set,
Okay.
like they did it in an environment that was not very conducive to comedy,
Yeah.
and they did not miss a beat.
That is awesome.
And I mean, I swear PG was
On fire.
just
PG's got
getting better.
his audience, and he's also
so
got
does
his
John.
material. Yes, and this same audience
well. John's whole set was masturbation.
Yes.
Oh, so they love that.
in Bull's Gap.
They didn't jerk them around on that one.
This is why I don't book her anymore. But yeah, all overall it was a show.
Shout out to our Facebook fans, of course.
I noticed you.
I've been doing that for them just to let them know, hey, we are live, but come to YouTube because it's a better view.
Yeah,
You don't have to
because
stare at
all you're
Alex.
ever going to get on Facebook now is this.
And that's all anybody wants is this.
The star
No,
of
not
our
this.
show.
It's not even squared up on your face, so makes you look more like Alec Baldwin at that angle.
Oh, we're frozen on that one.
God, they love that joke.
The Alec Baldwin one, maybe?
Oh yeah, they. I'm not open with that. That was the biggest
were
laugh I got
dying.
all night.
Well, fortunately, they were just laughing because they thought you might shoot them later.
Oh, did you also see we've got, oh my God. Did you
That's
also
a slow
see
burn,
we've got
sorry.
another World Cup beer?
We
in
do
Knoxville?
have another World Cup beer in Knoxville. It's not on tap yet. You can't get it, but
It's coming.
Zool actually
That's-
won. Was it bronze or silver? They won bronze or silver.
Silver, I think.
Silver.
I think it was silver for hazy
Last year they
IPA
got
had.
gold. This year they got silver.
Yeah, but it's still
Impressive.
awesome. I mean, back to back for them to walk away with 2 medals.
Yep. And then one of our favorites in Ohio, Sonder.
Sonder.
Did Sonder win?
They got a
They
gold.
did. For their Voss, yeah, they won the
Kolsch.
gold for their Voss Kolsch.
Ooh, I love Sonder.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love that. Have
I
you
still
gone to
miss
Iron
it.
Forge yet?
No, I want to go so bad.
It just makes us think of that.
Well, we're talking
Yeah,
to them about
same
booking the
building
shows.
look. Yeah.
Oh, is it same? Is that?
The look of it, it's this freestanding, just gorgeous building with tons of seating outside and
Yeah.
it's beautiful inside. Sonder had that. Iron Forge is doing that, and it's right across from the Apple Barn, guys. If you want to go up to Sevierville, go to the Apple Barn, but across the street is Iron Forge Brewing, and it's gorgeous and beautiful. And yeah,
Beer run.
Beer run it.
Beer run.
Let me get one of these.
that's the other thing, guys. Right behind us, you can pick any of these glasses, and then there's more over here. There's all kinds of glasses that you don't have to bring your own glass, your own mug to drink out of. I just thought I wanted to illustrate the point that it doesn't matter because you're not paying by the glass, you're paying by the ounce. And so you can pour as much or as little as you want. You could literally make your own flight board here.
Oh yeah. Oh, when Jenny comes here, she'll just run all the way down the line and get 1 ounce of everything just to see what's going on.
Wow, that's pretty good. But you literally can, whether it's wine or whether it's a cocktail or whether it's a cider or a mead or non-alcoholic or anything in between.
And what's cool is each beer, wine, mead, cider has its own LED screen.
Yep.
And it tells you alcohol content and then how much each ounce, because everyone's different. Like, I don't even. Did they have PBR up tonight? Because they used to have PBR.
No, but they've
here.
got Modelo, they've got Dos
did they?
Equis, and
Oh, I didn't see that.
yeah.
Because I remember the first time I came here, they had PBR. It was like 25 cents an ounce.
That is
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, you
It was
just-
the first place I ever had the original Geezer's blonde.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Brought me.
I remember her. And
She was old. I mean, she was old. Her
Right.
name was Mary Beth.
sorry,
Nice
PG.
little callback.
I stole
to-
that. You're welcome.
It
Sorry,
was just
PG.
a callback to him.
It was a callback to Mary.
That's a PG
joke.
Oh my god.
I started to say that's a PBR joke. I mean,
I love this
PG.
cup.
It's a glass, but yes.
Glass.
PG was actually at the show the other night talking to one of the bartenders, and her name was
Mary Beth. She
No.
was old.
what is it? Is it PG and then CG? Her name was CG. Spelled
Oh, no.
CIGI. And I'm sitting here and
PG and
I can see
CG.
PG's like, yeah, what's your name? Yeah.
Oh,
And like I was like, oh god, PG and CG. That's gonna be a horrible wedding.
It's an
They'll go through
alphabet
every
wedding.
little like alphabet of the, or every letter of the alphabet will be their kid's name.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
AG,
Yeah, PG, PG, CG.
CG, DG, DD.
I don't know what, if anything, happened. That could have been them on the four-wheeler at the so by the time
They
I-
each had one,
he did leave before I did.
and her
so,
2 kids
Yeah.
from
Oh my god.
from 2 other baby daddies.
Yeah. LG and
He does not discriminate children.
Who's discriminating? I'm just saying, knock them out.
The children?
Yes. Ma'am.
okay. All right, let's get out of Bulls Gap.
That's what you said.
And I did.
Random.
So
That's
we
the fastest my
celebrated.
cruise has ever gone. Oh,
We celebrated our first 1-year anniversary. Do you
That's just your cruise.
do you want to carry this just to feel nostalgic for a second? Like,
It's still, no, this is not as bad as those mugs he was
oh
carrying.
God, it smells terrible. What are you drinking?
it's a
Is
peaches
it a
and
lager?
It's a peaches and cream fruit beer, nitro. So we went back to where me and Kayla got married, which was at Schultzbrow, and this weekend they were doing Mayfest, which was one of our favorite
I had
times.
to
So-
tell them where they got married. They'd forgotten. So I told them, I was like, go back to Schultzbrow.
You did. You did.
Well, honestly, with the amount of alcohol we imbibed on our wedding day,
You had way more than I did.
it wasn't my fault.
No.
It really wasn't my fault.
He had way more than everybody.
He did. Which, it wasn't
Not
your
than
fault.
everybody. I
Well,
think
no.
Weston had more than
He had a great time.
he. He
Yeah.
had a
Yeah,
great
there's
time.
quite a few guests that had quite a few
By
years.
the way, Weston could dance. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, and he can tell a great narrative in his persona that he puts on for medieval fairs and festivals.
It's true.
But Alex was our maitre d' for the night, unintentionally.
We've talked about it.
I was?
Remember, that means you carried all the beers and you took care of everything.
Oh, I did, yeah.
He tries to forget that. His
He was
arms
carrying these size beers
They seem-
upstairs.
I honestly, I think they're genuinely heavier than what
I think
that
that's
is.
when I tore my ACL.
You think so? Because this
That
is
was
ceramic
what
and
it
those
is.
And
were
I got
were
diabetes
glass.
and hemorrhoids that night. All three. It all came from that, not basketball.
That one night.
Everything
I'm so
broke.
honored he gave you hemorrhoids.
you're
Yeah,
welcome.
because it became a whole new bit for him. You're welcome.
It's not my favorite bit.
Oh.
No, but it was a good bit. But we did go back there. They had the Maibach back on tap. But they made these fantastic mugs for Mayfest. And I told Kayla, I was like, we can't pass this up.
Those
It's
are
our
nice.
1-year anniversary.
Yeah.
And they do this for special events. They had one for Ritterfest.
Yeah.
They had this one for Mayfest. Apparently, this is going to be their new thing. They found a great Stein company. That's a 1 liter
We don't even have
ceramic
room in our
mug.
cabinets for that.
I know, but
Yeah,
I've got
I
to
know.
figure out new space.
Yeah, we've got to do some donating.
You could
David
Donating?
needs to open a bar. We've got all your glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here. We could plant. You could plant trees in those out on the porch.
No?
I can put my tomatoes in there.
You're gonna put one tomato plant in this.
Maybe.
Is that what you're gonna do with yours?
No,
Okay, I'm
maybe
gonna
our
drink out of
old
mine.
ones, maybe the other ones we have.
I'm gonna drink out of mine.
I got to make a beer run.
You do need to make beer run. But yes, we had our anniversary, of course.
See how
Sulphur was
loud
very
I can make that
accommodating.
chair.
Oh.
I'm gonna get a different.
See what happens? What happens when you're on Facebook?
Nothing.
You guys get to see everything if you're on YouTube.
Thank you for
But if you're
being
on
here.
Facebook, you get to see that.
Yeah.
You're welcome. That's all you get.
I'll be back in a while.
He may or may not be back. You guys on Facebook, if you want to see more of Alex and less of my shoulder and
My
corner
arm.
of Kayla's laptop, go to YouTube right now.
YouTube.
Go to YouTube.
I've put it down there. You to the tube. Waking up at a brewery.
And those of you that are on YouTube, we appreciate you so much.
As always.
Yep, we're trying to build that audience so we can monetize that. We would like to monetize more on this one, but honestly, it takes 100,000 hours of video watching and streaming on Facebook for us to be able to monetize that. So, YouTube.
And also, for your booking needs this year, if you guys want to book This Beer Tastes Funny, contact us. We'd love to bring it back.
Yep. Right now we're not doing anything anywhere. So if you know a venue that wants to do This Beer Tastes Funny,
It's a really fun time.
Yep.
It's different. It's unique.
It's
or
hilarious.
if you need any events hosted, if you need Alex for a private show, if you need us for a private show, we are not in that industry.
You can get us as guest bartenders though.
You can get us as guest.
If your business needs a day off to go do work things with other employees, we will gladly pour beer for your guests. We are very
Or-
experienced in that.
If you'd love to be a guest on our show to talk about your business
Yes.
yourself, make
Or
fun of
if
us.
you would rather us talk about your business because you don't like being on camera, you can also sponsor a segment.
Shout out.
Yep, we do shout outs, we'll do little commercial breaks. This part is sponsored by your business here.
And of course, we do talk about beer a lot. But even if you're in a different field, for example, Chris is the beer nerd, but he is nerdy about all the things. He'd be more than happy to talk to you about not beer
Yes.
anytime. I don't have much to say.
No, she'll make the inappropriate comments, so
Yes.
judge your business on that accordingly.
Yes. That's why I don't talk about my business. That's why we don't talk about it.
Or Bruno.
Or Bruno.
Yeah, we stopped talking about
Yes.
Bruno.
Yes.
But you guys should come out here to Port. Port has been here since 2017. And they have everything that you would want. They have dartboards, they have trivia nights, they have food, they have alcohol. They have tons of seating so you can bring your friends, do parties out here. To me, in our current state of economics, this concept is also a brilliant concept. You really hardly even have to staff it. In your slow times, you just need one person to check people in with their IDs and give them their wristbands because they pour their own drink. You don't have to pour it. On a busy night, you might need two people to check people in, one person to run food, and that's it. Somebody to change the kegs from time to time, which could be your food person or one of the people checking things in.
Are we talking about my living room?
Yes, it's very almost maintenance free. You just need a nice cooler and the Pour Taproom.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
And on top of it, it's so super profitable on top of eliminating almost all your labor costs. The keg yield is minimum 97% keg yield they make money on. 90% of a keg. Do you know how much a regular tap room makes on their keg?
Did you get the fruit sour?
The bearded iris? Yeah.
Yep.
They make the Flamingo?
Flamingo
Yes,
Road.
the
Yeah.
yes.
80% is the high-end yield on a keg at any other tap room. They make 97% profit on, or 97% of the keg they make profit on because it pours by the ounce. So even the foam that's in there, don't dump your foam. It turns into beer. You see all these other tap rooms just pouring foam out. You don't pour out foam here. It turns into beer and you make profit on it. So it's a brilliant business. And honestly, could be the best business in this economic time for tap rooms. If you don't want to,
That was like his speech.
sorry.
It's like Dwight. You should have been stomping like Dwight Schrute on The Office.
They don't have any beet beer here.
Would be.
Not yet.
Oh, there you go. You should,
There
The
you go.
Schrute.
the Schrutes.
Oh, that's got to exist. Hang on.
Oh, somebody's had to make.
Oh, there's people that have named it after that, but I don't know if there's a beet one. Now my turn.
I don't
You
know.
guys
If
imitate.
I don't know if I'd want to drink a beet beer.
Yeah. You
I may not try it.
We actually have not been on live since you did the show prior to Fool's Gap. How was the Henry Bombat one at
Oh.
the hotel?
Oh, it was a lot of fun.
Was it?
Yeah, we sang "Happy Birthday" to a dog that was in the.
Okay.
Because we were dealing with hotel guests, and they would come and
Oh,
go.
yeah.
And we were kind of in the outdoor lobby, which
Yeah.
is a beautiful. It was one of the most beautiful settings.
Open to the public too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and but we were. The first part, it was like Hendry sang for a long time, and then
Okay.
I did some stand up for a while, and then we got on stage together, and that's when it was really good.
Okay.
I was singing with them, and then we were making fun of people, singing to dogs. But the funniest part, I think, was I didn't realize we were that close to the Knox County Jail. And so these
Okay,
two
yeah.
guys were walking by, and I was trying to get everybody walking by. I was like, "Hey, free show, come on by." And these guys were like, "Yep, we just got out of prison like 5 minutes ago. We've been in jail for like 9 months." And then they're explaining to us like it was only for like 1 ounce, and we live in Michigan, and we're trying to find the bus station. We're $10 short. Has anybody got $10?
Oh,
And I'm like,
no.
I was like, "How much y'all have?" They're like, "We got $161." I'm like, "Well, you got more than I do. I'm a comedian." So you did better in jail than I have on the road. So
Well, how fun.
yeah, it was fun.
Ask about the Henry
Jenny
Bombat.
enjoyed it. Like
Did
that
she?
was her favorite show that she's been to in
Really?
years. Yeah,
Did you end up singing?
yeah. I sang.
What'd you sing?
I don't know. Can't remember.
One of your jokes?
No, I sang songs with Hendry.
That's fun.
Yeah, but it had been like the Doors. Right?
It wasn't the Doors. No, Hendry doesn't do the Doors. I did do the Doors the other night though, in front of a
Karaoke?
bunch of my friends from high school, and I hid behind the stage. They didn't know what I was singing. It was with Ross Tafari.
Okay.
Oh.
So it was my friend's 50th birthday party. He owns Tennessee Jed's in Gatlinburg, which is the #1 rated restaurant in Gatlinburg on TripAdvisor 2 years in a row right now.
Oh, wow.
The best food ever. But
How fun.
so it was his birthday party. A lot of my friends from high school.
Yeah.
And so Ross was playing. They took a break. I did an announcement about the birthday and all that.
Yeah.
Well, then I was walking away. Ross is like, "We're doing the Doors, right?" And I was like, "No, I'm not singing in front of all these people from high school." Next thing you know, I'm singing.
In front of all those people in high
But I
school.
sat down so they couldn't see me. But apparently I was pretty on though. Because I heard one guy in the audience go, is that Alex singing the Doors? And they're like, "What the hell? That's amazing." I was like, "Yes."
Yay.
So I actually finished the whole song.
Oh,
Because that time I did it at Press Pub with Ross, I did not finish half of it. Yeah. No, I don't know what Hendry and I sang. Oh, we did With or Without You by U2.
Oh,
Yes.
what a
But I
great
changed
song.
the words.
You changed the words?
Because he doesn't know.
No, I know them. Hendry,
There
I
is
don't.
a beet beer.
Hendry got
Huh?
There is a beet beer.
There
Fruit
is.
Farms beet beer.
It is Fruit Farm.
It's from
Son of a mother.
Eureka Heights Brewing.
Well, we're out on that one. We're gonna come up with something else. No, Hendry got in a fight the other night in Gatlinburg during his show.
What?
Hendry's the nicest person ever.
Yes.
He was somebody so he's playing on this outdoor patio at Shamrocks, and he had a good crowd.
Well, Shamrocks.
Yeah, but he had a good crowd. Oh, it wasn't somebody in the crowd. It was somebody walking by. So Hendry's playing. Somebody in the crowd requested Morgan Wallen. Now Hendry is from Bali, so
Correct, yes.
Indonesia. He's from Indonesia. The nicest guy ever, but he's pretty jacked. He's pretty jacked.
Yeah.
So he's up there, and somebody requests Morgan Wallen. So anytime people request Morgan Wallen from him, he does this really funny, like, "Hi, damn, damn," and he does it, makes it real redneck. Well, these people were walking by, and they started flipping him off, and then they're like, "Hey, why don't you just go back where you came from?" And that's the one thing that Hendry will not deal with is somebody being racist to him.
Yeah.
He dropped his. I wasn't there. I was in Bull's Gap dealing with my own problems. So apparently Hendry, from all accounts, and according to him, dropped his guitar, ran and jumped over the railing and just took the dude out.
Oh.
And then almost took the whole family out, I think. He's like, I won't touch a woman, but all brothers.
He punched those kids.
No, he's
I'm just kidding.
no,
Those kids had it coming.
Henry was like, I won't punch the woman, but I'll take out the brothers, the dads, all of them. He's like, I'm crazy Asian. Don't mess with me. And I'm like, no, well, I will not mess with you. But yeah, so I mean, that's horrible. That happens to him in Gatlinburg, but you know, I've never seen him. I've seen people go up and be mean to him, but
Yeah.
he'll play with it. These people weren't even in the audience. They were just literally walking by and had to do that. And I was like,
There are
That's a
stupid
bummer.
people everywhere.
and he had a big crowd of his friends there backing him up too. So I don't think those guys fared very well
Yeah,
from
no.
all accounts.
So I
they might have got
think the
kicked
rain
in.
might be messing up our Wi-Fi a little bit. But
I mean, if you see lightning, let me know. The bathroom's in the back. I'm gonna go hide in the stall.
Yeah. So, does everybody know your terror of lightning? It's not even thunder. Like you're not afraid of a thunderstorm.
I like thunder.
But lightning freaks you out, like a cat.
I've had a couple really bad experiences. Yeah. One time I was on
Like
the
a
phone in
cat?
Gatlinburg and lightning
It's
struck.
that antsy.
Oh, okay.
The moment it starts, Alex is.
yeah, we
I was on
have
the phone.
lost Wi-Fi.
I was
Well,
on-
it's still working on Facebook.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, I was on the phone and lightning struck close to me, and my reaction was to take my cell phone and throw it 70 yards. I mean, I threw it far.
And I don't understand that reaction.
I don't either.
Have you always been like that?
Oh yeah,
But you don't know why. Like your mom hasn't
nobody's told me.
had sex with some guy that could call down lightning.
Excuse me.
I don't know where that came from.
I
I mean, she has, but I don't know why you'd bring that up. Thunder and the light.
Hi, David Metcalf.
Dave! Is he
Hey.
on Facebook?
You know what Dave does? Dave eats poop.
Hey, Dave. Dave does eat poop because he's on Facebook instead of YouTube. He doesn't support our channel.
Or
Did-
YouTube might not be working.
Did he? It's in my note. Hold on, I gotta pull this. So, you remember the whole eat poop episode?
Yes.
So I left my notebook at Orange Hat Brewing one time.
Oh, no.
And David saw it, and then I was looking through it, and it said Alex eats poop,
Okay.
and it turned. That's how it all started.
Yep.
Okay.
So, what about a month ago? I left my notebook again with Dave, and I came back and I looked through it, and I was excited that he did not write in it. And then it took about a week
Okay.
before I found out he did write in it,
Oh no.
and it was way worse. Y'all can keep talking.
Well,
I'm
we're
trying to-
interested in seeing this, but Dave, why are you on Facebook?
Well, YouTube actually may not be working. Oh no, it's working.
YouTube is working just fine.
It's a little behind.
We've known Dave for a long time, and Dave has always been a great supporter. Mostly an athletic supporter. That means he's a jockstrap. We do appreciate you jumping in and saying what up, but I'm just
I don't
curious on why Alex doesn't appreciate it. I'm curious on why you haven't joined all of the rest of our fans over on YouTube, but that's fine. That's fine, Dave. You do you, Dave.
Oh, there it is. Yeah,
Dave's about to be outed.
Dave left me this. I found it
I
over.
didn't get notification for the show anymore. That's because you haven't hit the notification bell on YouTube, would be my guess. So what rudeness did Dave Metcalf come up with?
This one, he left me a to-do list.
Oh,
I didn't find it till a week or two later because it looked like just one of my own lists that I
it does
make.
look like your own handwriting.
But this one, number 1 was eat ass. Number 2, pay taxes. Number 3, drink beer. Number 4, schedule penis removal. Number 5, I don't know. I think that's recover.
Yeah, that
Number
seems like a
6
nice thing that Dave Metcalf would at least encourage you to do is
Yeah.
recover from.
Number 6 was buy tampons. Should I even say number 7?
Oh no,
Yeah. And then number 7.
it's not.
As a safe thing, Wi-Fi's down.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's what I thought. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, fortunately, I don't think I'm connected to Wi-Fi for our camera, so you monitoring is going to be difficult. What's Dave saying over there?
He just, if I get notification about the show, I would definitely join.
Just hit the notification bell.
Maybe he did. Maybe YouTube's not.
Maybe he did. Maybe he
you're
didn't.
just being a little too needy in this moment. You can only allow our fans to love so much, Christopher. You can't control each one of them.
Dave can only love me. He can't love all three of us.
Metcalf.
Was our
I'm just
YouTube
gonna.
up?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna call him
Oh,
the
crap.
Metcalf.
Well, our audio that got messed up. I didn't think about that.
So, unfortunately, if you are on audio,
Well, it's still recording.
it's still recording, and it should be because it just records. The uploading would be the problem, but that's not connected to Wi-Fi.
I mean, I probably am, but it's still-
Facebook's not connected
I'm
to
on
Wi-Fi.
YouTube now, and
YouTube is not.
The live show's not appearing right now.
Okay, well, it's still showing on my camera.
Okay. Hey, Joel.
Yeah, it's still showing live, and it's not on Wi-Fi. It's showing that nobody's there, just Kayla sitting in front of a laptop.
No, I'm not even pulled up.
Well, you can't because the laptop is required for Wi-Fi.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Nope. Can't do much on there. Found it, fuckers. Haha. Dave.
Thank
found
you,
it.
Dave. Thank you for joining our live.
Now you've made Christopher happy.
Yeah.
If you would've heard that over.
We're just trying to monetize. Sun's out, fun's out. The storm has passed by and has moved on. So you guys are drinking beer out of this Flamingo Road?
We were.
Yeah. Were? You are?
We still are. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know where Alex went.
I don't know what he's doing.
He's got to get ready for his class. He's taking a picture or something. I don't know what he's doing. For our audio listeners, Alex is just roaming around the facility taking pictures of stuff.
Are we still on?
Yeah, we are.
We've been on. We never left.
I went and took a picture of all their events too.
Oh,
It's on the chalkboard right there.
it is. They have Mimosa Mondays.
Oh, they do have the mimosas are good.
Are they?
Yeah, because you come make your own. They have they'll have all the ingredients in a bucket.
That's really cool.
Oh yeah, Jenny loves that.
Like a mimosa bar or like a
yeah.
margarita bar kind of
It's
thing.
exactly yeah.
They have a whole
Well,
sign
shoot,
for it.
I'll run down the list real quick. Mimosa Mondays, all day half price Prosecco,
Nice.
Trivia Tuesdays, 15% player discount 8 to 10 p.m. Wine Down Wednesday, half off all wine. Friday and Saturday, live music 9 to 12 a.m. Saturday and Sunday, Mimosa Bar 12 to 5 p.m. half price Prosecco again. And then they have Drag Bingo on the second and fourth Wednesday every month.
Look at them. They
Yeah.
stay busy.
Oh yeah.
Got definitely a busy
How does
area.
drag bingo work? Do you have to put on parts of the
No, they have-
They have
outfits?
host.
Yeah, they have.
Oh, so it's just a drag host. Like you don't have to dress in drag as you get to bingo.
No. It's just a host.
Okay. So it's just bingo.
Yeah, but I think they make it fun.
Okay.
They dance and they perform.
Just saying.
What time's your class start?
6.
So what you're saying is there's going to be live comedy here at 6 o'clock?
Yeah, tonight
For
at 6
free?
o'clock. Yeah, for free.
Free live comedy at 6 o'clock at Poor Taproom?
I mean, I get paid by UT, but it's free for everybody else.
That's very exciting. Gives them an
I
opportunity
barely get paid.
to break the ice on those. So how many times have they performed so far?
Tonight's their third one.
Third time's a charm.
Yeah, Sprout. But then
Oh,
we're
already?
Yeah, I know this one
8
went by
weeks,
fast,
but yeah.
Wow.
but I'm adding an extra 1 or 2 on top of it.
For the last-
it'll be a 10-week class
For the last
probably.
season class?
Very, very
Yeah.
cool.
Huh?
To perform for last class to perform? Because they didn't get a performance week, though, the class before, did they?
Yeah.
They didn't get the finisher class, did they?
The class before got, I think, 11.
Did they?
Yeah, it was more.
Oh, that was, yeah.
Yeah, it went way over.
Dave said it told him it needed to he has to create a channel to join the chat. on YouTube.
That's not true. You can watch any videos. You just have to create an account.
No, I don't know. Just-
Huh.
That is weird. Very, very strange.
Maybe it's just
Sorry.
Dave.
Oh, you do have to create an account to watch this?
That may be why.
Well, you have to have a YouTube account to watch YouTube stuff.
I mean, I guess if you have a Facebook account to watch Facebook.
Correct. You have to have a Facebook account to watch
What's
Facebook.
another junk email gonna do for you? That's how I look at it. Just gonna send me some
Did you
fairy.
hear that?
I did. What? Sound like you got a little fishy in your drink.
I wish I was
Says-
hungry.
Days. Okay.
Are you hungry? They have food here.
Dave, what you could do is just come out and here and join us live. We'd always welcome you on the show.
Anytime. All we're gonna talk about
Alex is like, nope, wouldn't do that.
all we're
I got to
talk-
put all my notebooks away.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
Actually, honestly, there's some good tips in your to-do list.
No pun intended. No pun intended.
See,
Wow.
and what's going to happen now is next time, if he heard that, next time the list is going to be just the tips.
All different types of tips.
Yeah.
See what you've done?
You're welcome.
But anybody could be on the show. If you just let us know, you can actually email us at Waking Up in a Brewery or message us at Waking Up in a Brewery.
Do we have an email?
Or
We do
Venmo
have
us
an
at
email.
Waking Up in a Brewery. Everything is Waking Up in a Brewery. If it's an email, it's Gmail. If it's
I think
on
if
any
it's
of our
on
social
Instagram.
media, you just go to it.
We do look at messages.
We do.
Yeah.
We'd love to have anybody on. We have our next big guest that we have scheduled is going
Oh,
to be
we've not
next
talked about
month.
that on
We
here.
have not talked about that at all.
We posted it on Facebook and Instagram, but we have the winner of Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen
Hell's
winner.
Kitchen. Yeah, the actual winner,
our
the guy
show.
who won
All of
the
it.
job
Beat
with
everybody.
Gordon Ramsay. Yeah, from Murfreesboro, Tennessee, Alex Ballou. And the night that he won, I think
That
within
sounds-
that day, Chris was messaging him and was going to ask him to be on the show, and I gave him so much shit that there's no way. He won't even open that.
She's like, why are you bothering them? Why don't you just... And I was like, worst he could say is no. And he literally responded back in minutes. Like, and I follow everything he does, and you guys should too. He is into cooking healthy and
Oh,
little
is this-
little 15-minute workouts.
Y'all doing
but
this for me? Is
He
this
may
what this
teach you how
is?
to make hummus.
You don't have to. Actually, we're not even gonna make him cook anything. He doesn't have to come on the show to cook. All he has to do is sit down. He's very funny.
It's more of a challenge to him to come out and hang out. with
Correct. It's going to be such a fun show. We're going to go to Panther Creek Brewing in Murfreesboro and sit down with Alex Ballou, Belew. Go look him up. He is fantastic. He's doing some great...
Season 22 or 23 winner?
us. 23.
23, yep.
Yeah. I can't believe they've had that many seasons.
Oh,
yeah.
I know. It's great.
It's crazy.
But he's now doing this whole reel thing where he partners up with these people that do exercises. So, and they're barely even weighted exercise. So here's some exercises, and then you go back and Alex teaches you how to cook high protein breakfast or lunch or whatever. And it's very fantastic. But he also has the best sense of humor.
Yes.
He's hilarious. From episode 1, me and Kayla started watching, and we were like, Alex is going to win this.
So we're really excited to.
'Cause it's my
That's a really big opportunity. To
It was
have a
that,
chance
but-
to talk to him. So
Yeah.
really excited. We'll try to be professional. But you know how
We're
Chris
not
is.
going to be professional, Alex. If you're watching this right now, we're not going to be professional. There's nothing professional about our production. We will ask you questions endlessly about how good looking is Gordon, and by we will ask you those questions, I will ask you those
I'm gonna
questions.
ask him if he smells good. Everybody says that.
What is wrong
Everybody
with
does say that
What is
Gordon
wrong
Ramsay
with both
smells
of you
good.
guys? What am I going to do on the whole show? Just sit in the corner and drink beer?
What are
Okay,
you
that's
gonna
fine.
ask
I was like, what else do you do?
Think of a fun question.
But
to
yes, what would you like to know from the guy who is arguably
Actually-
one of the best chefs in the entire country?
I want to know what the process was to get on the show.
I want to know, does he use Michelin tires on his car?
Does he shop at Kroger?
Did he get called a fucking donkey?
No. Did y'all, if he's one of the best chefs in America, does he have Michelin tires?
No, he's a Michelin chef. Well, he may not be a Michelin chef.
What's a Michelin chef?
That's where you get rated the stars. It's a
Oh.
Michelin chef.
Even if you have 1 star, you're great. 2 stars
Yeah.
is amazing. 3.
Well, so
Even I know that.
here's the other thing that's frustrating is Alex had a restaurant before going on the show. He owned
I
his
didn't.
own family restaurant.
It's a catering business.
And well, he had this
Can
before,
we go ahead and order before
and
the show?
they
You have a DoorDash.
COVID closed it down. Because of COVID, he had to close down his business. So he lost a lot, and then he went on, and literally the moment he's on the show, you just know that guy is cooking some of the best food.
He's a podcast host too.
Yeah, everybody that
Sorry.
everybody that eats his food keeps going, oh my gosh, this guy is great. And then he also has a demeanor where you know he's got the maturity that he could run a kitchen. You already know all that going in. There was literally maybe 4 people on that show that I thought could have won that show and actually controlled that
How many
kitchen.
do they have on there?
They start with 20
Yeah, 10 females, 10 males, I think.
and narrow it down from there over weeks.
Interesting. I think I've seen parts of it.
We should pick one of his recipes on here and make it and bring it to him and see how we
Oh
do.
God, that's
Oh.
a great idea.
It's a great idea that he may just spit out right on air. And I would be okay with that. Alex, if you're watching.
I'm watching. I'm
We-
on the damn
we-
show.
We'll make the caramel
Oh,
corn.
sorry. God, I keep getting. All right, he's
Can
gonna
we
have to,
just make the ice cream?
he's gonna have to change his name for the show.
Right.
Every time you say
Mr.
Alex,
Baloo.
Oh, he'll probably hate that.
Yeah, he would. He seems like he would hate Mr.
We
Baloo.
call you Mr. Stokes.
Oh, I'll make the chicken meatballs.
Okay.
Oh, we each have to pick a recipe that we make and bring to him?
Oh, that would be fun. We could each make one and bring it, and then let him pick who did the best with his recipes.
Or
That's actually really funny.
That I think we should do it.
We can't afford to make these recipes.
That's why I said chicken meatballs.
Yeah.
I could probably
he's like,
do
I know I can make meat in a ball made from chicken.
it. So basically, what I did, I stopped at Weigel's on the way
And
here.
I bought some roller food. I bought some chicken meatball roller food.
We'll make his caramel corn.
I do think we should do it though.
So I
not a
did
bad
post.
idea.
I did post a video on our page where him and the runner-up for the show go on this show where this lady takes Gordon Ramsay's cookbook and cooks his recipes on the show, and then she had the Hell's Kitchen winner and the Hell's Kitchen runner-up cook those steaks, Gordon Ramsay recipe steaks on the show.
How fun.
And I was like, that seemed really cool. You guys can go check that out. It's also on
That's
YouTube.
what he had. She
Um,
had.
But that
what
seemed
he said.
like a lot of fun.
She said.
What we want to do is, how good of a cook is he? Can he cook and make a beer? There is a cooking process. Oh, yes, there is. They say if you can make oatmeal, you can make beer.
God, I wish I could make oatmeal. God, I could make my own beer. Oh, I am. I'm gonna go make my own beer right now.
I'm going to make a
My loud chair.
deconstructed beer, and I'm just going to lay a loaf of bread on the table. It's the grain. It's all the same ingredients.
It is. It is.
Oh my gosh, Kayla did not have her energy drink today.
I did actually. I didn't finish it. That's what made me have to pee really bad when I got here. I had to pee when I left work, but didn't pee when I left work, and then drank half of that energy drink on the way here, and was like, "What?"
I don't think it'll help you. Your wife would appreciate it.
Oof. Hi, Stephanie. Oh, Stephanie Moore sent us 50 stars.
Oh, we love you, Stephanie.
Alex, Stephanie Moore sent us 50 stars. What? Stephanie sent us 50 stars.
Yep.
Stephanie Moore.
Yes. Doesn't matter. She sent us stars.
Still
Thank
sent
you,
us
Stephanie.
stars. Thank you. Hi. Very good to see you.
We miss you. We were so sad we didn't get to go out there for the October
Yeah.
Halloween party. And I'm hoping you just do a party for us. Yeah, we'll come out there this October. Because we miss you guys. We just want to see you guys. Don't do the Halloween thing.
Oh, he
Don't-
is doing a show in Stephanie's heart. He is doing a show in October.
Don't hide penises. He spends too much time looking for
No,
dick.
dude, it's a great idea. Please hide the penises.
They said they were going to hide more this year.
Yay!
Penis
They
drum.
said they're going to hide more, but they're not going to hide anymore. In fact, they're going to take one out,
They probably won't hide any, and I'll spend my whole night
and you'll
looking.
still spin.
It's on October 15th.
Yeah, I'll be looking for dick all night, and there won't be any dick.
Same. It's my everyday.
Are we?
Oh,
I need a better high five than that
That's-
because that was
oh,
worth it.
yeah, that was-
We're doing bad.
that
That was
was-
funny.
you
I'm sorry.
you should type that up.
I'm sorry.
You should type that up and make a poster with his face on it.
You know what?
Walgreens doing half price right now on their posters and their cardboard.
You know
bags.
what? You can take Michael Gallion down there, and you can all hunt for dick.
Why is Michael got to be involved?
Well, yeah.
Because
Don't involve
Michael's
him
going to
like
want to hunt for dick. I'm just saying.
I'll
Michael will
take.
just enjoy our company.
I'll take him with me. That's pretty funny.
Gosh, bringing the dancing blue shirt guy to Ohio. That would actually be kind of interesting. They would love him.
They would. Everybody loves Michael.
Who does? Oh, the cigar social is Thursday.
It is
I
at
never
Else
heard of
this Thursday.
Why do y'all keep doing that when I'm not here?
Blame
We
Michael.
intentionally do that.
Talk to Michael.
We plan it.
Michael and Shane.
Yep. Where are you going to be on Thursday?
Working.
Gatlinburg, me and the groundhogs.
That's why we do it.
I've got a bunch of videos on my phone. I've been feeding geese by hand all week.
By hand? Your buddies with them?
If there's no video, it didn't happen.
You know, I'm the Gatlinburg Whisperer.
You are.
Yeah, look at this. Look at that. There you go.
I was very happy to
It's
see that you
almost
got
like-
to spend time with Randy.
Watch. Look.
Oh, how sweet.
Hold up. Are you feeding an illegal immigrant on camera?
No, it's bird feed. They're from Canada.
They are from Canada. Did you check his green card?
Yeah. It's in his butt.
He immigrated here from Canada and bypassed all of
Look
the
how many
security
Stephanie
systems.
said there's definitely going to be plenty of penises.
I'm only bringing two.
But are they fake ones?
You're bringing two? Wait, you're bringing two?
No, just kidding.
Yeah.
Well, no,
the one
Hen-
he carries and the one he carries in his rear
Henry
end.
is performing there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, very,
No,
very
yeah,
cool.
Henry's going. But I'm leaving. I don't think I've told Henry this yet. Thinks
Oh,
he's
he
riding-
doesn't know he's going.
No, Henry knows he's going. He thinks he's riding with me, but I've already booked more shows afterwards. I'm just going to
Oh,
keep going
awesome.
around. I'm going to Bowling Green and maybe Indiana.
So are you still going this summer?
Subject.
Okay.
I'll be in West Virginia in a couple
You
weeks.
are doing West Virginia.
You want to go? West Virginia?
Isn't it the beginning of
It's a
June?
one-night road trip.
Yes, I want to go.
When is it?
We have to discuss
Going to
this. stuff.
goddamn brewing company.
When
June
comes?
3rd.
June 3rd.
It's a Saturday. It's a 5-hour drive.
And then drive 5 hours back?
I'm trying to book something else on the Friday before.
Yeah.
I got focused on the summer tour and forgot about that one. I was like, oh shit.
Oh,
Oh,
it
well.
happens. You'll figure something out.
Yeah. So
Because what would you want to do? Would you want to go about halfway through, or do you want to stay in West Virginia, or do you want to stay in Virginia?
even if I did a show in Johnson City, I'd be
You
fine.
should look at that brewery that we went to when we were in Virginia.
Or Virginia,
Have to look it
yeah.
up. It was right on the border, right out of Johnson City.
Which one?
When me, you, and Abby went.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look up the name.
Like right in Bristol.
It was in the weird.
It's just
Bristol
off of
realm.
Bristol, but yes.
Well, I've got friends in Abingdon. Maybe I could book something there, even if it was on the way there or on the way back. Just
Yeah.
just to make the money part worth it. Because if I do this one alone, but like just drive there and do one show
Yeah.
and then come back, I'm going to end up losing money, which is fine.
Oh.
It's not, but I'll do it. Because it's that goddamn brewing company,
Make
which
it
they
work.
love you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They do.
I smoothed all that. It's all good.
There was just one person that didn't like me.
It's just their biggest customer.
Oh my God, the Michael Waltrip Brewing Company's up there.
Yeah,
Ooh.
we
That's
need
a
to go to
good
that
one
one.
to check
Oh.
out.
They've
Yeah.
been after us for a while to come up there and do the show.
That would be a
They've been chasing us. They've been drifting behind us this whole time.
That would be. There you go. It's in Bristol,
I was
Virginia.
you know, it's weird. When I was a kid, Daryl Waltrip was my favorite NASCAR driver.
That was my mom's favorite NASCAR
Was it really?
driver. Yep.
I don't know why, but he was my favorite.
No, he was one of the big ones. He came out
I know
with
he's a big
when Richard Petty, Daryl Waltrip, Those guys were the two
I don't know
top.
if it was his name or the colors. Back when you were a kid and you're watching NASCAR, whatever the colors of the car and the logos.
Yes.
Is what,
Yep.
Or if
Well,
you-
that's how I
if it
got
has-
most of my sports teams. The Bengals had the cool
Well, yeah.
tiger helmet, and
That's why I'm a Steelers. Well, Celtics more of a family thing. The Steelers though, and then Penguins.
Penguins.
yep. See,
Hockey. It's
my
for
hockey
Penguins.
was Detroit. Is Detroit,
Detroit
Red Wings,
Red
because
Wings.
it looked like the Hot Wheel symbol.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Don't
That's,
even get me started on hobbies.
so again, you're right. You attach that to whatever that kid thing is. This is how I
I
pick
would
it.
embarrass myself if I told you what I did with Hot Wheels.
Yeah. Well.
Did you put up your butt?
Yes.
What? Oh God, no, not that. What was that? What is wrong with her tonight?
Tonight.
I'm high fiving you now. Just to get away from her.
Right.
No, what didn't.
I told you. Your
But
alliance
it was
is.
embarrassing.
My best friend and I raced Hot Wheels cars
Oh.
until we were 29.
Oh. You're still not putting up your butt. I'd be more embarrassed about putting up your butt.
Kayla, the things you put up your butt or not.
Nothing goes. Stop that.
This is a
This
weird.
is still
This is a weird.
nothing. No. All right. We've got to cut that off.
That is a good time
It's about
to.
time to cut the show
Just
off.
segue
Alex has
out.
to go teach a show now.
Yeah, I got to get ready for my class. Thank you to Poor Taproom for having us, and Joel over there. Hey, Joel.
Thank you
He's
again,
out-
Joel.
Joel's been out there painting tables during the whole storm like it was nothing. Just
He
fought
doesn't
right there.
care. He's a rebel.
Do you want to
Without-
say hi on camera or no?
Show my
Show it.
paint spot. Where my-
Show your biceps. Show
Yes.
show his guns. Joel,
Yeah.
come say hi to this guy.
Hey.
He runs a great business here. We love it, and you can get every type of drink.
That's at least the goal. At least have some for everybody.
Yeah.
Wine, cider.
I mean, there's a
cocktails.
Moscow Mule on tap.
Yeah. Root beer, non-alcoholic beer.
So
Drink
I've been
whatever.
advertising. You don't have to drink out of your glass. You're not paying by the glass. You're paying by the ounce.
True. We
So-
got people that'll bring in like their little Viking horns,
Yeah,
whatever.
I pour it out of my
Oh,
own
that's
little
kinda cool.
Yeah,
stein.
especially
So-
when you have like the Vikings blood meat on and stuff.
Yeah, meat out of it.
Done that.
I got
Yeah.
a drink out of my shoe.
You
Technically, yes.
There might be a few lines I like draw.
Oh, okay,
So,
okay.
you know.
He will not guarantee
Never mind.
quality if you bring your own
That's
your
just
own
a
beverage
fancy
glass.
Sanitization is at your own risk.
What if they're expensive shoes? Okay.
Okay, nobody wants to see me in this outfit.
Thanks,
I do.
Joe.
I'm coming out here in a minute and watch it.
All right, friends.
No, I will. Real funny story. So went to a wedding. Jenny and I went to a wedding a couple weeks ago. I
Wrote
don't
a
know
joke
if I already
about
told
it.
this.
Want to hear it? Wrote a joke about
You
it.
wrote a
Wanna hear
joke about it?
No, you,
Oh, no, but so right here, next door here to Pour is Jack's. Oh God, I'm gonna get him.
Jackson Terminal?
That's Jackson
Yes.
Terminal. So I thought that's where the wedding was.
Yes.
And so Jenny and I go in. As soon as we walk in,
do you want to name drop?
people are huh?
Do you want to name
No,
drop
I
the
don't
wedding
wanna-
you were going to?
No,
Because
It's a famous-
it's kind of
Not
pretty
the
cool.
time or place.
it was a cool.
It's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, he is a cool guy.
He is a cool guy. I actually got to meet him once.
But so Jenny and I walk into this. We walk into the wedding at Jackson Terminal next door, and everybody's dressed up way more than we are, and there's no alcohol. And Jenny goes to the bathroom, and I'm just sitting there for like 10 minutes while she's in the bathroom, like I don't know any of these people. So that she comes out, we go to the registry, and we're at the wrong wedding for 10. I think we already told the story, but Joel, he was at this wedding.
Yes.
He comes running out and he's like, "What are you doing? You wedding crashing?" And I was like, "No, we're looking for this wedding." He's like, "No, it's the other place they own, right down the street." So that was
What ended up? Where was the wedding at?
the other one. They own two. It's Jackson Terminal and it's right next to Sweet Peas. What's it called?
I have no idea.
It's really cool.
I don't know that venue, but
I don't know. It was cool, but it was a cool wedding.
but you
too.
ended up at the wrong wedding. Did you celebrate? Did your wedding crash?
We did.
Did you celebrate with those people that you didn't know and then move on?
No, they didn't have any alcohol.
Oh,
Yeah, he's not celebrating that.
you can't even provide alcohol. I gotta go.
If anything, I raised my hand and I was like, they're like, "Is there any reason these two people should not be married?" I was like, "Yeah, they don't have alcohol at their wedding." God almighty.
The bare minimum.
Yeah, nothing.
You didn't even have like a a seltzer.
Yeah, and you got
You didn't have White Claw at
and
your
there's-
wedding.
and there's meatloaf on the menu. What's going on here?
Meatloaf.
Meatloaf
I
on
don't
the
know if there's
menu
meatloaf.
and no seltzer.
I didn't eat that much food there at that wedding.
That one, you only ate a little bit of the meatloaf.
Jenny's in the bathroom. I'm just like eating. She comes in and I got a plate of meatballs. I'm like, I think we're at the wrong wedding.
She's like, well, let me grab a plate.
She was.
I mean, I
you
got
know,
to honor the.
Jenny loves her food.
I showed
She
up. I had
probably
to honor the guests anyway.
Yeah.
We should have hit that buffet. But you would have been. The other wedding we went to was catered by your favorite food truck.
It wasn't lawfully good.
No.
Diade.
Yes.
Really?
Those are my two favorites, but
At the one you actually went to?
Yeah, Diade. Okay. Oh, it was so much food. It was
super smart.
stupid.
But and how good is that food though?
Oh, it's stupid good.
Diade is
Game changer.
it's another level of food.
Yeah, it was almost too much. I'm like, it was so much.
And so good.
So good, I'm
Like
so
you
good.
didn't want to stop eating it.
No,
Yeah.
Making me hungry.
I'm starving. Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna get food here.
thank you to our Facebook viewers. Thank you to our YouTube.
Come see my
watchers.
class.
Come
one
see
night.
his class. You've got about 30 minutes to come hang out.
She's moving the camera. It's way over
I
there
didn't
now.
move it.
She
I've got
just put
two.
herself more in it.
I've got 2 students here.
It's early.
It is
And
early.
it's rainy. And it's
3 have already canceled.
And you guys, thank you.
Bye, Facebook.
That's what happens at Facebook. Thank you guys for tuning in. Again, click the little notification bell. It will give you notifications, and then you have to allow pop-ups for YouTube, so it'll give you those notifications. But thank you for supporting us. We're actually about to change up even the format on this. We're probably gonna do about 4 segments that will be sponsored segments.
We got something really fun coming that we can't say yet, right?
Oh, yes, we do.
Can
No,
we-
we talked about it.
can we
We
say-
can't talk
No,
about it.
no.
It's not
It's a
our-
brilliant idea, and then I want to have them on to talk about it.
This one,
It'll be
they
so
can't
much fun.
miss.
No, this is going to be great for.
We're gonna have to market that one in a
Everybody,
different way
yes.
because we're gonna have to have.
You
more
guys will
people
get to
watching.
participate.
It is very
In fact,
interactive.
we need you to participate. So, like, share.
We're partnering up with some really fun people in Knoxville that you guys know, and it's going to
Yeah.
be a blast. But we will let that in due time when they're ready. We will have them on. and we'll
Yes,
talk about
it's going to be a lot of fun.
Like,
Anyway, guys,
it. But thank you for the support you have led to us. We want to keep bringing you things that you want to see. It takes us taking a little restructuring from time to time, but thank you for sticking in there with us. And
because we're learning as you are learning, so
they're not learning much.
they're not learning
not with us. We're
anything.
talking about
I'm
Hot Wheels going
trying.
butts.
We
Me.
we are talking about Hot Wheels going
Okay,
in butts.
bye. Bye.
Yeah.
See you next Tuesday.
Hope it wasn't one of the Hot Wheels that had the little canoes on the top.
We stop.
That would hurt even worse. Camper top.
I let that one stay.